Alright. Tweet notification sent out. Let's go live. Still love the music. So I'm still trying to get a standard prom date. I don't know why this is so hard. If I was going for the secret endings, I'd have no problem. There's a specific ending I want where I have to get a prom date with all 6 characters. I have Scott. That's it. By the way, Ryu Serpentine here. Alright, 1 player. We'll do a full game. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We're on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Need to adjust my position, I notice. Nope, wrong way. There we go. It's gonna be you this time. And you know what? I'll actually go with Ryu for once. Looks off, but that is the capital, apparently. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember clearly, 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Sorry, I just noticed that this sound was really, really low for whatever reason. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam De Lioncourt, 400-something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hit that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. As I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Stupidest pop quiz ever. Throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and your answers into the character stats. Let's start. Get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's always thinking that she's a mess. And 2 of the super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates, are both instant hit. 2 cool guys walking away from rad explosions, and they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect on life and love. But it's super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosions. So, Michael Bay movie. The most influential Russian novelist of the, I think that's 19th century, have gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night, and they can't find the manuscript of the brothers Karamazov and Dostoevsky has to deliver it today. That one. Radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower do you get? The incredible power of writing fanfiction so compelling that the actual creators of TV shows decide to go with my ideas and crazy ships. Probably rabies. I'd go to a hospital immediately. Superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people, seducing my loved ones, burying my enemies, settling any argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. That one. Would be a deal breaker for potential lover. Let's see. Person is a coward. Person hates the outdoors. Person lacks manners. Person lacks taste. Person is boring. Person is mediocre. Honestly, none of these are really an issue for me. We'll go with manners. Alright. So I'm going with Miranda. I think that actually works out well with my stats.
Sure.
Let's see, smarts, charm, and fun. I'm pretty sure that works out pretty well for her. Still, I'll try to move up some other stats. Still, auditorium. Today, while rehearsing for the cosplay, it's as though the muses themselves have decided to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. Will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. Gain 2 creativity. After, you're eavesdropping on Miranda and Polly, waiting for the perfect moment to mention your influx of Insta followers when...
Greetings, my loves.
Not you already. Never fear, miladies. You need not fight over me. Him again? As royalty myself, I must say that even I find the... What's the term you used, Melina? Extra AF. Sounds about right. Friendship between two beautiful maidens shouldn't be soured over one as handsome, rich, and humble as I. Don't worry not, my sweet summer salads. I have found the perfect solution to protect your feeble hearts. You shall both marry me. Dealt with male entitlement before, but this is official next level. Yes, an interdimensional level, as our collective wedding will be as well.
Lame.
Yeah, not interested.
What a commoner.
You're hardly the first prince to seek my royal hand in courtship, and I don't see that you're bringing much to the table. Interdimensional table, and I am the definition of marriage material. You'll never find a better suitor. I have a castle. I can defeat anyone at anything. I'll show you. I'll fight them. Is the interdimensional prince pointing directly at you? Why is your life like this? I can defeat you at any challenge. Name your weapon and prepare to lose. Miranda and Polly are watching you closely. Maybe you can see the prince's challenge to really impress one of them. The wild, naked fencing with live weasels instead of swords. Okay, that's Polly's. As a royal, you must fancy yourself pretty clever, so let's see you win at losing. Well, I don't think this is going to do the top is going to do me any good, so this one. I have the smarts, so it should work out. That was actually a creativity check? I thought for sure it was a smarts check. It's true, royalty is very clever. I know, because I'm royalty. Very well then, let's proceed with the challenges. Series of trials begin. You each post selfies to Instagram. The prince instantly gains 12 followers while you lose 10. Round 1 goes to the home team, it would appear. Sorry about your unfortunate face. Next up are classic feats of athleticism. The prince kicks your ass up and down at archery, fencing, and bumper cars. Finally, you engage in a stirring round of Monopoly. The prince wins in 6 moves. I mean, technically you can tell within 6 moves, but... Aha! Normally Monopoly might last days, but I, with my incredible skills, managed to win at once because I am a winner. Now sure, I've proven myself a worthy and winning groom for both my blushing brides.
Loser.
Dude, the competition was to win at losing. By winning everything, you've actually lost.
How vulgar.
What? No, it cannot be.
Disgraceful.
And yet it is. Sadly, even though you are of royal blood, it would seem as if you're the biggest loser of all. No, curse you, confusing semantics. The prince lets out a heartbroken sob and disappears in a burst of heartbroken light. You may have made yourself a total loser, but at least your friends aren't both marrying that douchey prince. Gain 2 smarts and 1 fun. Works for me. So I'm good at the moment. I didn't lose any stat points. Polly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serfs. So wait, you've actually got serfs who eat for you? Well, of course. I find eating to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it. Hey, me neither. What other kinds of crazy serfs have you got? Well, I have a serf to go to the bathroom for me, a serf to experience difficult emotions for me, a serf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. I have questions about the first one. Almost said the first one. Even have a surfing surf for standing on top of whenever I go surfing. Wow, that's a lot of surfs. It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination surf imagined a way to escape from serfdom, so now I have a lot of ideas. Well, I'm sure with the help of Rio, we could probably think of a new kind of surf. Oh, is that so? I can't wait. Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be? Ooh, Miranda, you should get Puppy Surf. It's not actually surf, it's just like 50 cute dogs. Or you should get a Party Surf, Polly, a surf experience with tanglers for you. Well, I don't want Polly, so I don't want the second one. A surf that's actually just a room full of cute puppies? Why did my imagination surf come up with such a marvelous idea? I swear, if he hadn't escaped, I'd have him hanged by my execution surf immediately. As a matter of fact, would you like to be my new imagination surf? Pay is not existent, but you make up for it in constant fear of death. You politely decline Miranda's offer, but agree to go to the animal shelter and pick out a puppy surf instead. Huzzah!
Sure.
Let's see. Boldness is bathrooms, right? Yes. Today you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. Because some people just want to watch the world burn. Skip class and hang out in the bathrooms. Give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. In the corner of your eye, you spot Scott and Miranda staring intently at a picture of a seahorse. This looks like a killer seahorse, Mary. What are you so worried about? Well, you see, one of my daddy's subjects gave me this horse as a gift, and well, you've heard what they say, haven't you? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. What? Who are they? Why do they say that? What's in there? I don't know. That's why I'm so distraught. I'm terrified that I will actually accidentally look into this gift horse's mouth and see what? A gross butt? Another tinier horse? A word without sports?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to find out. Come on, Mary. We gotta find out. We gotta find out for what's that thing Ms. Ferratu is always talking about? Science? Yeah, for science. You got it right. You realize Scott's looking to you for your opinion. They both are. What do you think Miranda should do? Okay, so thankfully I've had this one before. So it's don't you ever look that gift horse in the mouth. In fact, read it with sea urchins produce gift horses with tiny mouths. Miranda is clearly pleased by your suggestion. You run into her the next day, all her previous anxieties seem to have gone.
My knight in shining armor.
I took your marvelous suggestion to the logical next level. I had my father's connect was to find my gift horse with the sea urchin. Whatever horrible thing was lurking between those horse lips, they're now too tiny for me to see. The horse is a little bit spiny now, but I think that just adds to his charm. It's so cute. I can tell he loves it because of the deeply pained expression in his tiny, watery eyes. That poor horse. That works so well, you wonder why you don't solve all your problems with connect manipulation. Gain creativity and one smartness.
Sure.
Well, I really need money if I'm going for a secret ending, so no reason to go to the library. So let's do boldness again. Skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. Take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness? Well, what's bad at all? You gain 2 boldness. Thank you, Mimi, and proceed to the bathrooms. Showing in the bathroom with Damien and Miranda, thank the gods for co-ed bathrooms. Everything's going great, and you're obviously very cool until you hear some noises. Oh snap, it's Crazy Mark and the Werebear Jander. Damn, we're done. If I get caught skipping class again, they're gonna feed me into the school's dragon. Feed me to the school's dragon, or even worse, they'll make me come in on a Saturday. This is bad. I didn't bring my champion who would fight to the death to defend my honor. What can we do? They're both waiting for you to do something, but how do you scare a werebear? You don't have to think, you buzzed out and make yourself as big as possible to not work for Group 4, or it's showtime, play dead until it goes away. Play dead until he goes away? Use your formidable acting talents to reenact the destiny of Hamlet. Grace Martin is moved to tears. He decides to take the rest of the day off in order to figure out his emotions. So it's not just play dead, it's play dead. I like that. When he's gone, you stand up. Well, you're not actually dead? That's incredible. I was totally convinced of the opposite. Your acting skills are unparalleled. It was so noisy and so intense. Marvelous. Yeah, dude. That acting would be so kick-ass. Yeah, your acting skills saved the day again. You gained 2 creativity and 1 charm. My sets are actually really well balanced. I'm not used to that.
Sure.
Up, she's Scott. There we go. As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. Ooh, what's this one for? That's a forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers. I'm really curious as to how that works. And that one? That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor as to proper. What about this one? This is a dairy knife. It's for milk. Wow, do people ever invent new silverwares? All the time, but none of them are any good. You take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon. Genius of true subtlety? Genius and subtlety are middle fucking names. I suggest the ultimate new silverware. The salad harp. A harp for salad? Why has no one thought of this before? Because it's hard to eat salad with a harp? Cretin, who said anything about eating? Isn't that what silverware is for? Here's the thought. The true purpose of silverware is to give your hand something to do while you elegantly avoid your food. And nothing is more elegant than playing a subtle lament on a harp while your serfs eat your salad for you. My serfs will finish my lunch for me. I'm off to have a harp commission. Miranda takes you harp shopping with her. It's a real bonding experience. Afterwards, you both ignore a salad together at a fancy restaurant.
Sure.
Let's see. Can really do pretty much anything at this point. We haven't been to the gym yet. Today, an epic dodgeball match takes place. He seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. Gain 2 charm.
Youth is a gift.
Okay, it's a coach one. This'll be interesting. Alright everyone, let's get ready for a rousing round of middle-aged style shinty. Yes. Really? Just kidding. It's more dodgeball. William, Miranda, you're the team captains. Miranda, you pick first. Oh, I guess. Ryu? Miranda pulls you aside and begins talking a stage whisper that is probably definitely audible to your fellow students. It's always a great blow to my honor to lose at anything, even a foolish peasant sport like dodging balls. Quite frankly, I'm not even sure that you're up to par. You do seem like you spend a great deal of time examining our fellow students, almost as if you're obsessively ranking them in your mind as to who would be the best prom date or some such thing. I definitely did not get that event before. Oh man, did Miranda call you out or what? Tell me, so my royal reputation is not sullied by losing this paltry game. How best can I assess the skills of my fellow students and therefore lead my team to victory? Great question. Time to take a royal stab at her heart. Not literally though. Like coming up with an equally great answer. Let's see, loyalty is crucial, so you admire you most by having your classmates impose vows about you. Or it's not about distinct individuals, think about how they fit together, like an elegant set of silverware. I could see her liking either one. And technically it's a stat check, so both these could work. I'm thinking the silverware one. That worked. Why, Ryu, that might just be the most brilliant suggestion you've ever made. I may not fully be able to wrap my mind around the logic of simple peasants. Why would anyone want to be poor anyway? But I certainly know my way around a fine dining set. Beer is like a diamond pulling a spoon, expensive, elegant, deadly. Holly's quadruple chopsticks, fun and impractical. Damien, of course, is obtuse? I think that's a typo. Damien, of course, is a meat triton. No further explanation needed, I trust. Yeah, I don't think I need any more explanation there. My opposing team captain, Liam, like, he's a fork. Outdated and obscure. And you, Ryu, you're the most rare and valuable utensil of all. A heart spoon. Aw, that's so sweet. I suspect it's for digging out the heart of your enemy or something like that. Again, I haven't had this event before. Just that was just a pure guess. The spoon we use for scooping out the still beating hearts of our enemies. Well, it's the thought that counts, and for Miranda, the thought of torture is very sweet. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun, not to mention intricate knowledge of her silverware. So far, so good.
Sure.
Haven't done the party tree yet. Today during recess, start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. I have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from Nightmare Dimension. The consequences might distort the map of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. Gain 2 fun. You see Miranda frantically running around, bothering people. Come up to ask what's going on. Ryu, come here. You're always trying to help us and impress us in the most absurd ways. I need your help. Have you seen my test surf? Not the experimental surf I've been testing lately, the one that does tests for me. You know, real smart but no free will, brainwashed I think. Father gave it to me on my 10th birthday. He said he would help me to be a better student. You highly doubt that, but keep your thoughts to yourself. Now he's missing help me, the test is almost upon us. So you run into the radio room and yell every word that can be a mental trigger for a brainwashed surf. They must have put one in his head, that's how mindfulness works, right? Convince the wolf packs to use their super heightened sense of smell to find the syrup. Oh. Second one's probably a boldness check. I don't know what the first check would be. I'm gonna try convincing the wolf pack. Okay, it worked. Also, that was a charm check? That's for sure be boldness. You run into the wolf pack and use your acute persuasion skills to convince them. Whoa, bro, you totally convinced us with your acute persuasion skills. Now give us something from the surf so we know which scent we have to follow. Oh shit. You have almost no time left, so you give them what you suspect is the most familiar scent to the brainwashed surf fisherman. A tuna sandwich. Smelling time, my bros. Wolfpack proceeds to smell the tuna sandwich, then they smell each other's butts, then they eat the tuna sandwich, then they finally leave. In a matter of minutes, they're back. We found it. The exact same scent. You're welcome, noob. This is just another tuna sandwich. Guess this is what you get for being an idiot. Hey Ryu, the test is starting. Have you found my surf? Show Miranda the tuna sandwich. What's this? It looks like some sort of sandwich, but I rarely remember the faces of others being, so I should trust you on this one. Wish us luck. Okay. Why is this working? Later, you run into Miranda again. She still hasn't realized you gave her a tuna sandwich. Turns out the tuna sandwich is proficient at math and it aced the test. Miranda's super grateful. Long live the world's utter nonsense. You gain 2 smarts and 1 charm. Why did that work?
Sure.
Arrive at your chosen table to find beer looking askance at Miranda's lunch, a single very suspicious looking apple. Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with unhealthy purple light. Oh, I'm sure it's just your imagination.
Ugh.
Also has a skull on it and smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating. Of course it's for eating. It's a perfectly standard poison apple. You know, the sort that puts a princess to sleep for 100 years. You literally just admitted it's poison. I know. I always said I wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats a poisoned apple. How else will I find a prince to wake me with true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me? Girl, we need to have a little talk about feminism. You back me up on this. Don't she need to poison herself for the sake of a man? Well, the first one's Vera's. You don't need to eat that apple. Princes shouldn't be eating poison apples so that you'll kiss them. Or, don't need to eat that apple. There are plenty of eligible princes on hotprincefinder.com. I'm very curious if they bought that domain. I will have to check that at some point. That's not what A finder for hot princesses? What is this sorcery? I must see it at once. You pull up the website on your phone. You've already got a bookmark for no reason. Goodness, it even lists their pedigrees. You're right, not all of them are even looking for sleeping princesses. This one is only looking for a princess who is a frog. It'll be much simpler to achieve. I only need to anchor a minor witch. This isn't what I was going for. Oh god, if you're that hungry for dick, just buy a damn hooker. Dick? Who said anything about dick? Royal marriage is strictly a business arrangement. When it comes to romance, we're free to make our own decisions. It's good news for you, especially since Miranda seems to really like your suggestion.
Sure.
Boldness is still my lowest, so skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you'd kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. The monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness. Come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's weirder than that? You know what? You can keep 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. Catch Miranda monologuing about her problems to no one. She often does this. It's like she's accustomed to having a royal scribe following her everywhere she goes. Oh, whatever shall I do about my army? We haven't had a proper war in months, and the soldiers are becoming ever so anxious. Try sending the servants to give them tummy rubs, and even putting extra leaves and sticks in their cages. They just kill the servants with sticks. Never thought managing an entire branch of the military would be so challenging. How can I possibly keep my soldiers entertained? Divide them in half, make them fight a practice war, or 1,000 pinatas. Pretty sure I got a failure on the pinatas before, so... Ah yes, a healthy live-fire scrimmage. I should have no trouble organizing such a thing. My lieutenant informed me that the soldiers bloody hate each other. As an extra bonus, anyone who dies during the practice war will be guaranteed not to die in a real war. That ought to reduce war casualties significantly. As his father always says, any problem can be solved by dividing people into groups and making them kill each other. I never understood it until now, but these are such wise words. Miranda skips off to organize her little bloodbath. You gain 2 bonus and 1 smarts. Still not sure why this is working. Watch this end up being somehow a secret ending. Let's get creativity up. Today, while rehearsing for the class play, you were struck by the lightning of inspiration to come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. Tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. The nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat, gain 2 creativity. Not playing 2 multiplayer, so this doesn't matter. Rehearsal ends for the day, but you know Scott and Miranda is still sitting near the stage watching something. It looks like 2 farmers handing a bunch of apples back and forth.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Oh, hello, you're just in time for a study session. To aid our comprehension of arithmetic, I have hired these actors to reenact the hugely difficult word problems in our textbook. You see, Farmer Jim has 9 apples and he gives 6 to Farmer Greg. How many apples does Farmer Jim have left? 3. They're like riddles. I don't know how we'd ever understand about these actors. Usually it works on the first try, but we've been doing this for over an hour now and we still understand. Is there something wrong with our study method? No, of course not, for Dagaz assured me that I am never wrong. We need only change some small detail. What if instead of apples they were oranges? What if instead of farmers they were trains? Neither of these... I have no idea which is the correct one for her. I know one of these is Scott, one of these is her. I have no idea which is the right one here. Oranges? You definitely swap Farmer Jim's apple basket for a crate of oranges. The actors barely miss a beat. I get it. It's also obvious now. Yes, of course. Oranges are rich in vitamin C. C is the 3rd letter of the alphabet, which means... Why is this working? The answer is 3. 3 oranges. Thanks for all your help. You're a genius. Now, if only we knew how to convert oranges back to apples. Let them work that one out on your own. You gain 3 smarts. Okay, apparently that wasn't that was just a skill check one, not a... Okay.
Sure.
Notice Liam looking disgruntled, which is default, so whatever. Seems like Miranda's pretty upset too. Better check it out. Liam, why are you tapping on your phone so angrily? Did your phone offend you in some way? Why are you mad at it? It seemed to be an 8.5 on the Frowny Liam scale. The what? The Frowny Liam scale. Normally I can tell how people are feeling from their faces. You seem to be frowning most of the time, so I created a chart to measure your frowniness. Miranda pulls out a notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's frowniness. They're not super accurate, but they are super adorable. I'm not angry at my phone. My so-called frowniness is caused by a heinous error. I specifically asked that my creature creme brulee be extra crispy so it truly popped with my hashtag massacre Instagram filter. Instead, they burnt it to a crisp, rendering it unphotographable. Monsters deserve to know what they're getting into if they choose to eat at this cafe, so that they can choose to take their business to a different establishment, and so I'm writing a scathing Yelp review. Liam, you can't do that. If they shut the cafeteria down, the school kitchen staff will lose their jobs. You know that peasants have to do labor to make living wages? They don't simply have an unlimited store of gold. I was shocked when I first found out. Of course you were. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should have been better at their jobs. I'm simply the merchant of truth. They're the merchant of poop. Your royal sophistication shines through. Look, ask Ryu. Their taste may tend toward the mainstream, but surely they can see the subpar cafeteria must be exposed. Don't be ridiculous. Ryu is surely more compassionate than that and would gladly help us save the cafeteria again. Again? Gosh, it's hard to keep track of your misadventures at this shit show of school. Still, you'll help if you can. And, I've read this one multiple times, so Miranda can't undermine Liam's really talented criticism alone. This will take an army of homeless people we pay to write positive Yelp reviews in the cafeteria if we could please. But of course, this plan involves 2 of my most favorite strategies, gathering an army and outsourcing work to the disenfranchised. It involved torture and suppression of dissidents, so we hit all my favorites, but there might still be time for that later. I don't even have a response to this. Go to the vast homeless population who wander the woods near the school, don't ask. Convince them the cafeteria is a trendy new restaurant that sells food for the most valuable currency of all, positive Yelp reviews. It's how people are pretty gullible when they're starving, so they flock to the cafeteria in droves and start writing spectacular reviews on their phones. Because now homeless people have phones of their own? They kept all the unwanted blackberries. Remember blackberries? Yeah, me neither. Miranda Vanderbilt, says Principal Giant Spider, bursting into the cafeteria with 8-legged Nash. Stop bringing droves of homeless people into our cafeteria. But Principal Giant Spider, it was absolutely vital to the vitality of the school. You said that the last 5 times. You can't solve all your problems by manipulating homeless people. Notorious PGS storms out, but Miranda looks perfectly chipper. Oh, he may pretend to be upset, but I think the subtext was pretty clear. Thank you, Miranda and Ryu, for saving the entire school like beautiful heroes you are. That's 100% a lie, but Miranda called you beautiful. Ah, it's a win. If it's 100% a lie, isn't her calling you beautiful also a lie? I was actually going to go to the money because why? For money because why not? But I know the shop's in the library, so I can't do that. And we'll do class. Stay listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense, the day gamers, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at the school. Gain 2 smarts. In our class, you're having a hard time looking at the unspeakable eldritch relic you're supposed to be painting. Liam and Miranda thankfully provide you with a distraction. What are you talking about, Miranda? That relic clearly represents the utility of man's quest for meeting the world of consumer goods. But how do you know that, Liam? To me, it just looks like a gruesome and horrific offering of a US god like Uncle Anthony used to make. Why, it's easy, Miranda. I want to discern the true meaning of his art. I'm pretty sure making up is his, so... Look at the bottom and read the clearly printed label that explains the true meaning of the art. Ridiculous, there's nothing written on the bottom of... There's something written on the bottom of the statue. It says, the statue clearly represents the futility of man's quest for meaningful capitalism. Oh dear, Liam, it looks as if you were wrong. You said, in a world of consumer good. That's merely my superior vocabulary at work, Miranda. Artist sculpture, after all, not an art critic. Now, Liam, you're so smart and so humble. Liam calmly accepts Miranda's sincere compliment, but when he thinks you're not looking, he runs around looking at the bottoms and backs of every other piece of art in the room. It's clearly changed his life, probably for the better. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts.
Sure.
Okay, because the library is the only place I haven't been at this point. To the library. Jellybutt Crush. Fan-fucking-tastic. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. Receive a lot of people with sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice! You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep 2 money. You see Miranda at the computer next to you. She's got a look on her face that can only mean one thing. Somebody's being shitty to her on the internet.
Yuck!
The impudence of the so-called internet. The great Uncle Maldar got caught eating one child, just one, and now everyone is talking to be some sort of serial child gobbler. It's not just trolls saying this either. All sorts of monsters saying the most horrific things. I know what you're thinking. Miranda, why don't you just buy the whole internet and make them stop saying mean things about your family? Of course, that's what I've been trying to do. Just one tiny problem. There are plenty of people selling part of the internet, but I have no idea who owns all of it. Who should I buy the internet? Though you see Miranda, the true owner of the internet was you all along, or the Illuminati, duh, if you want, I can put you in touch. Wish I had any idea of what stats this would be, but I'm going to go with Illuminati. Okay. That worked out well. Would you please? That would be most kind. Miranda gives you a pillowcase full of precious gems and canned beans, the official currency of the Illuminati, and you take it to your contact. Meet him at 2 a.m. in an upholstered booth at a pancake restaurant. He wears sunglasses and a false beard. He counts the gems and the beans, especially the beans, because he's a bean counter. And nods. Before you know it, all .com domains become .Miranda instead, and all rude, crude, and unassuming behavior is banned. Miranda video chats you with her new proprietary program to thank you. This is marvelous. I can see everything on the internet now. Most of it was disgusting though, so I simply removed it. I knew the solution to my problem was to spend a ridiculous amount of money on it. That's always the solution. Miranda's gratitude sort of makes up for the fact that you can't find any good porn online anymore. I was about to bring that up. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts.
Sure.
I mean, if everything is a smart check from now on, I'm golden. Also, I'm thirsty. Damien. As usual, Miranda sits before her immaculate array of carefully arranged silverware. Damien, particularly, is examining her biggest knife. So this one's for killing people, right?
Disgraceful.
What? Good heavens, no. This is the butter dagger. It would be insanely to use on me. So what then? Am I supposed to use this grimy-looking knife to kill a dude? No. If you simply must kill someone mid-meal, it's because Mary's fish knife. This is Merfolk Court silverware, after all. That tiny thing, I might as well wait for my victim to die of old age. This is usually how it's done in my kingdom, yes, that or poison. This is ridiculous. Yo, you there, which knife would you use to kill a guy? Don't say the fish knife. The fish knife. I said not to, but you said, I'll show you which knife is used for murder. Damien picks up the big scary knife you wanted to use in the first place and lunges at you. You pick up the fish knife. Yes, defend my honor. Make sure to hold the knife extended. What? How did you disarm me? I'm normally the best at stabbing. Fuck me, I guess a fish knife really is the best for murder after all, huh? One must never doubt a princess in a matter of silverware, my dear. And is so impressed with your prowess in combat and silverware, she awards you her napkin as a token. Guess that's close enough to a handkerchief. Same use.
Sure.
I was going to do party tree, but I just noticed the shop was there. So auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the cosplay, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard to see your classmates and audience throw roses at you, 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't valid currency worse than in this game. Anyway, you're checking the converter app to see if this would translate to something a bit more useful. Seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, gain creativity. Ah, the magic of theater. Nothing beats the particular brand of understanding of an amateur production starring non-actors. You notice Miranda staring with admiration at Polly's costume. Such detail, such sparkle, what do potions do? Just props, Mary. I think they're filled with colored water. But imagine if they weren't. What wonderful things would conjure up. Potion to attract princes. A potion to repel jerks. Potion to enhance beauty. Potion to repel jerks. I realized spending the last term doing cool potion ideas in your notebook wasn't useless at all. Pick the coolest potion idea in your notebook to impress them. See, a potion that transports a drinker deep into outer space to explore the vastness of the universe, or a potion that gives mayonnaise flavor to whatever you put it on. I have no idea. But the first one seems to be a bad idea for Miranda. I assume she still has to breathe. Do you realize that's basically mayonnaise? Indeed, the only limit was your imagination. You went with mayonnaise? So amazingly vulgar, it could be even genius? No, Mir, it's just idiotic. Oh, I see. I think you're right. Idiotic seems more accurate. So amazingly vulgar, I feel like I want to go keep discussing this somewhere else. Polly? Toad, see a mayonnaise lover. Oh, now you're a mayonnaise lover, which is definitely worse than being Miranda or Polly's lover. Who's 2 bonus, 1 smarts. Hey, it's my first failure. I will take it. I were on the last week.
Sure.
Party tree. The day during recess, start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything's fine until one small magical little cat asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. You decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and asks you the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka altogether. Hard to remember, you gain 2 fun and cool stories to tell your grandkids someday. It was Vera and Miranda at the edge of the rave with their arms crossed. She gets over to try to find out what's up. I truly want to be excited about this uproarious event, but... So we're both thinking, this rave looks like a techno trash fire. I did not wish to be crude, but it's true. I want to hang out and have a good time, but I cannot relax in this chaotic environment. Some thought into this, and I think that the problem is the lack of color coordination. It almost always is, that's why my father named everyone the King Aquamarine. But we have no legal authority at this rave. How will we ever coordinate the colors? That's where I'm stuck right now. Frankly, if there were some way. Okay, I know the prism is bad. I learned that the hard way before. So apparently color-seeking German Shepherd, which seems odd since... You know, colorblind? Realize how you've been trained for this exact purpose for some reason. Dash through the crowd and begin barking and attacking random. Aren't the colorful dogs sorting people by color? This idiot forgot the dogs are colorblind. Oh, is that why Scott can't tell the difference between apples and oranges? No, Scott's just special. Apparently so are you. Okay. The Prism one lost points. I don't think it's possible to win that one.
Sure.
You're just about to lift a glass of scotch to her immaculately pink lips, and drink whatever at the school apparently, when Miranda screams, "Stop, don't drink that!"
What?
Why not? This scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Mary, I only drink 4 things. Scotch, red wine, tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me? Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink, or poison? What do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple, hire a taster. Fine, any volunteers? It's might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you drink all her scotch and raising Vera and delay Miranda, because I think you get some points, more points from Miranda. What are you doing? That bottle costs as much as the first Apollo mission. How do you feel, Royal Taster? Are you poisoned? Well, you're not poisoned, but you're pretty fucking wasted. Give all the Mirandas you can see 2 big thumbs up. There we go. A job well done. Now Vera's sure not to be poisoned. Well, yeah, because there's no scotch left to be poisoned by. Don't listen to her. You did well. Come with me. I have some other beverages we must verify for safety. Spend the rest of the night getting wasted on expensive liquors at Miranda's place, which had never tasted so good. Alright, last event.
Sure.
We'll go to the bathrooms. Is the bathrooms taken number 2? Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. I'm willing to bet they made an illustration for it. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life, you don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. But you crazy bastard, you gain 2 boldness and probably 1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of 1 STD. Run into Miranda accidentally, it's clumsy yet kinda cute and romantic. For a second you suspect she rehearsed it. Hi, it's so funny running into you here. So random. Anyway, I've been wondering, got my weekly rounds today, but I can't come up with anything fun to do. It's not much, just a million, but perhaps we can come up with something together. Something practical and yet amusing, a purge of your political opponents. I'd like to know more about you. Let's hire peasants to sing your story. She'll like either one for sure, depending on the stat it picks. I suspect the second one's a charm stat, which I have really high, so... Peasants' pen starts to tell my story. It's a serious subject that only licensed jesters are allowed to reenact. Serfs get weird ideas from it. I think the displacement of a village for a monument might really sound offensive. I don't want to give them any weird ideas or any ideas at all. Peasants with ideas get rowdy. I asked you for a date idea, you suggested exposition. It was too smart, so one couldn't give me. It was worth a shot. At least now I know what the correct answer is, assuming there is a correct answer. Because I do suspect that some of these are unwinnable.
Sure.
Please, 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 please. And there it is. My sisters told me that I could get diseases if I date commoners. Stuff like crabs or poverty. I must decline.
Disgusting!
Failure haunted you the rest of your life, and you never moved on. From a total and constant failure, you never succeeded at anything again. Except for the time you won at Monsters Got Talent, but your talent was being a failure at love. It astonished everyone how bad you were at romance. Not any less sad, though. Okay. Why is it that I can get the secret endings without much issue, but the prom ones are so hard? Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After months of prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, learning who we were and who we could be. You know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda got a job at being princess of her kingdom, which it was actually kind of her job already. Oh, you sure we don't see her complaining about it? Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power, but she's not part of the game, she plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK, he became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and it was gone, just like that. Battle for Monster Prom might have been then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. Once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I will get this at some point. The issue is I have to get prom endings. Getting secret ones is not that hard once you know what you're doing. The prom ones, apparently, are a pain. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great time wherever you may be. Bye, guys.